Hi everyone. So I've been using this Motorola Edge 30 Pro for over 1 week now. So if you have watched my unboxing video, I switched from my iPhone to this phone as my main phone. I know 1 week is not enough to give my full review, but a lot of people were asking because I think they're getting impatient to buy this phone. So this is everything I gathered so far. It took me some time to get used to this device because it is a large phone. It is not very heavy, but it's a 6.7-inch phone. And I'm not even a fan of this design or build quality. I know there is glass on the back, but it still looks cheap, especially this white color. The side frame is also plastic, or I should say plastic. The phone is very slippery. I don't usually put case on the matte finish phone, but on this one I had to. The side mounted fingerprint sensor and the volume button are also on the higher side. It's not a big issue, but if you have small hands, it will be a stretch. See, I'll be honest, there's something about this phone that does not say it's premium. I don't know whether it's this white color, the plastic frame, or just the in-hand feel. But if you're going to put a case on it, I don't think that's going to matter. On the back, it has Gorilla Glass 5 and on the front it is Gorilla Glass 3. I don't know why, so don't ask me. I'm honestly okay with this because I've used so many devices with Gorilla Glass 3 and it has been 5 without any protection. The front has symmetrical bezel top and bottom, so the front is okay. It's not the best looking phone from the front either, but it's not going to bother you. And the display underneath is surprisingly good. I did not face any major tint, the colors are great and the brightness is good enough for the sunlight. As there is no update, so the Netflix still doesn't support HDR content, but it does support full HD playback. For the refresh rate, it supports auto, 60 and 144Hz. I mostly keep it on auto because it works great and saves battery. But if you want your device to be buttery smooth, you should use 144Hz. If you're on auto mode, there will be minor stutters here and there, but I think that's very common with adaptive refresh rate. But if you are on 144Hz, it is blazingly fast. I mean, it flies through everything. And trust me, I had better experience on this phone over my Pixel 6. I know a lot of people complained about the heating issue on this phone. I'm not sure whether it's because of the gaming or something else. See, after getting the Xbox, I don't play games on the phone anymore, so I might not be the best judge when it comes to gaming, but otherwise on day-to-day tasks, it has been really good. The only concern I have with this phone is the software updates. Motorola has a really bad record when it comes to software updates. As a part of flagship, it should have been on a March patch right now, but it's still on January patch and there are no major updates yet. They are promising 2 years of software update and 3 years of security patch, but the timelines is not very clear. So I would say please think about that before purchasing this phone because it has been an issue from a very long time on Motorola phones. To my surprise, Moto Ready also works very well with the TV and PC. It is very smooth on TV. As my TV supports high refresh rate, I can see the rendering is also on high refresh rate. I think DeX finally has competition. Although there are some bugs, actually I was doing a video call using Ready for and the phone got really slow, I had to restart it. But a good gesture from Motorola, at least they're trying to compete with Samsung in that regards. Also, I think it's a very good alternative for Pixel. Yes, you do get less features than Pixel like feature drop, but you get a warranty in India, so that makes up for it. The speakers are good too. I mean, they're not the best I've heard, but I think they get the job done. They're very loud and clear. Listen to this. They are loud, they are clear. They do lack a little bit of depth, but otherwise, if you're watching media on it, they're going to be good. There is one thing I've been appreciating a lot, that this phone comes with 68-watt charger in the box. I know it seems like a small thing, but 68-watt charger are not cheap. I can charge my Mac with it, and this phone gets charged from 20 to 100% in just 35 minutes. So that's a really great deal. The battery life has been good too, so I usually keep my phone on auto so I get around 6 hours of screen on time, still leaving 25 to 26% battery left. I also tried with 144Hz as well, so I was getting around 5 hours or more than 5 hours and there was still 30% left. So you get approximately 30 minutes less screen on time using 144Hz, but it is buttery smooth, so you can turn it on because there is no always on display as well, so it's not going to eat a lot of your battery. And the standby is also really good. I know it's not iPhone Pro Max sort of battery, but it's going to compete with a lot of Android flagship. I mean, my S22 might be crying somewhere. I think what makes a phone a flagship is going to be their camera. So it has 2 cameras. I mean, I'm not caring about this third camera. I don't know, it's some sort of 2 megapixel and I don't know what it is and I don't care about it. And Motorola was supposed to update their UI as well, but we didn't get any update. I think camera are its weak point. At this point, I think S21 FE is much better and a well-rounded setup. As I don't have S20 FE right now, so I'm going to put it side by side with S22 pictures so you can see the comparison. It's not bad by any means, it's just not flagship level. Also, when I recorded the video for the first time and added into my unboxing video, everything was red. I thought there is something wrong with the camera because it was making the skin tone really red. But the problem was this phone was recording in the color space of BD 2020 and we do see everything in Rec 709. In simple words, it was recording more colors which are by default not supported by our timelines. If I was recording in an STR10 Plus, it would have been okay because I know what I was dealing with. But in this mode, I didn't have any idea. So I think they should turn it off by default. I mean, if for a normal user, if you're posting something on social media, it's not going to be a problem. But for a reviewer like me, it's going to be confusing because we don't know what's the problem and we might give bad review about it, which is not the case. See, if camera is not your priority and you're okay with slower update, I think it's a really good phone. I did not face any sort of call issues, touch issues. It has Wi-Fi 6E as well, which is really fast. It does like IP68 certification. I think it has IP52, so that's splash resistant, but I think I'm okay with it. I know I did not talk about the wireless charging. It has 15 watt wireless charging, but after getting the 68 watt charger, I don't think I'm going to use it. All in all, it's a great phone. The experience has been really good. If Motorola can work on their updates, I think it's going to be a hit. But I've been enjoying this phone a lot, I think more than my S22 after using this. I mean, S22 feels a little bit jittery. So in experience, it has been really good. Motorola, please work on your update. So that was my review. If I miss anything, you can ask me in the comment box or you can follow me on Twitter. And if you think the video was worth watching, please give it a like. My name is Rohit. I'll see you next one. Till then.